So this is the 5th season, and this is now a chance for everyone to get away and see where they can expect to be on the grid once the season starts next week. I am joined by my co-commentator Kostas. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. I should expect to see some wonderful racing here today. A really technical circuit in Spain will set the benchmark on how the drivers perform, and I'm really excited for today. So, Brendan, who do you think will come out on top today? It's gonna be so tight, I think. There's so many great drivers, you know, in the grid, and it's gonna be incredible.
We won't really quite know until we get to see some laps set, although we all know these drivers honestly are very quick. Like Karem, who has an F1 Monaco win to his name and is ridiculously fast, he'd probably be up there. You'll probably see some others as well. As well, one of the Yep, he's joined me.
But he'll start last.
Yeah, probably start asking us to glitch, but anyways.
So here we go. Andre, the first round to start his lap.
Do you want to commentate on board?
Yes, comes around turn one, gets a bit, doesn't get the mark of the A, but does get the second one. As he turns around, he's sweeping right hand there. Oh, he's just about to put over his back. It's pretty fast, and it's a 21.0 per sector. I think that's pretty good. As he comes down to this twisty bend, he has Sam D ahead of him, will Capricorn's promo. No, Sam D gets out of the way, thankfully. As he comes out to this tricky section right now, he's gonna have to keep the power on board, but he doesn't have to invalidate. He does invalidate beautifully as he goes on the back straight now, roaring that Ferrari engine, 310 kilometers per hour. I think he's running more downforce because Spain, you obviously have a lot of corners. He needs to keep it precise. As he goes around the final sector, I mean, he's got two purple sectors. I mean, he's the first one to set a lap. He obviously has two purple sectors. Around the last two corners, takes it pretty smoothly, pretty nicely. Oh, went a bit off there, but it's still pretty good. As he comes around the last corner, opens up the RS. It's gonna be 1:14.6. He's anyone else on the lap?
I think.
Oh, there's someone off. It's Jacob.
Yeah, there's off. Also McLaren.
What is that? I think it's Sammy Mateos. Yeah, it's Marcos. Mateos, yeah. Many people just try. It's practice, so they have to find the limit. As a silly sly guy gets into P2 1:14.9. XCW 1:16.0. Not a good lap.
Yeah, you have to wonder if that's representative though. That's the question. Is does Mercedes slow? Oh, Jacob, obviously.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you there. Rick Pankhurst had a purple sector too, but he's no, he didn't. It's just a glitch. I'm sorry, guys. It was just a glitch.
Wait, hang on. Did I spot someone go off? Oh, it's a hat. It's you. You'll speak, I believe.
Oh, it's your to speak. It's your to speak. The former VRL F1 driver has now gone off in the Haas at I think it was like turn 5, I think.
Turn 4, exit turn 4, something like.
Exit of turn 4, yeah. Karim's on the lap. Let's see what he has to do. He did the 14.6 out lap. So let's see what he can do on his in lap. Oh, he's cut the corner. Oh no.
No, I don't think this is a proper lap anyways.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't even using the ERS.
Kim is invalidated in his lap. Isn't there else going on lap? All those guys are going on in lap. So you have Meads on the mediums in the Ferrari. Let's see what he can do. He's got Karim ahead of him, and he's got another car ahead. I think it's let's not go this week. I think it's a Red Bull.
Yeah, the Red Bull means Bruce and me.
He's invalidated. Mies has invalidated. So Karim's also invalidated. Everyone who's on lap right now has invalidated. As Virgil Benjamin has now joined the Renault. Will he come on for a lap? I think he will, because it's like, it's practice sessions. Even if he starts last, you still can do something great here, show your pace around, and then maybe get a good result in the race. I've never encountered in a fleet. MEMS virus invalidated in the sector 1. Everyone, except after, oh no, team is invalidated again. This is invalidation ground 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. You have like so many drivers are going off or invalidating the laps. What do you think, Brendan?
Yeah, track limits seem to be something that the drivers are struggling with, given that it can be hard enough for some corners anyway. If you go wide on turn 3, you can invalidate. Also, there's the very fast right-hander just before the second DRS straight, and just that'll be probably the 2 main places of it. If there's, maybe there won't be 1 or 2 more if you're really struggling with the track limits, but yeah.
Both Williams is on a lap at the moment. You have FTRS who just went through sector 1, and then you have George Nader who just started his lap. I'm just gonna check George Nader at the moment, because let's see what his sector 1 time is going to be. No, 20.9, I think this is good. 21.1 for his teammate, so that's better than his teammate. So let's see where the two line up. 49, sector 2 for FTRS. Just about to finish his lap. The Williams driver, if he doesn't invalidate in the last 2 corners, they're kind of tricky. So let's just go on board. Takes a lovely apex there. Let's see. That's pretty cautiously, but pretty good. I think this will be not on the fastest lap, but it was still pretty okay. 1:15.3, he goes into 3rd place. Let's see if his teammate now has validated. Sam Mateos also on the lap. 21 for second on the medium. On mediums, yeah. If you can get to the top 10 at mediums, then you will know he's got really good pace.
Benjamin on mediums, so he's looking to just to do it up and then even.
We know that Benjamin is an incredible driver, of course. He hasn't won many leagues, but he has shown his speed a lot, and he has improved so much on the F1 2021 game. Sam Mateos goes last of the with the lap, except Yoda speak, but Yoda speak counts far on his lap, and I don't think we should count that.
Yeah, I think that lap would have been wouldn't be exactly the most representative of his pace.
Nice has started the lap at the moment on the software Ferrari. Let's see what his pace lies with. Too long ARS, goes to mode 2.
21.3.
Oh, not the good first sector, no, that's not good.
No.
I was slower than, that was much slower than what the Williams was like in P4. He's like 7 tenths behind P1 doing that. I don't think that's gonna be a pretty good lap. I'll stay on board. Oh, he almost lost it through there. He passed the car to drive the Ferrari.
Oh, we've got a new fastest lap.
P1. I missed that. I didn't think he was on lap. So yeah, he's 3 tenths ahead of P1 as well. Really good performance. Benjamin also, oh, he's slowing me down. Benjamin hasn't validated. He just wants to test the limits maybe. I think he's about to finish lap. He ran out of the RS, well, he kept on mode 2 all the way. At
P8.
15.5. Personal, Benjamin's the only one on the lap at the moment. Jacob about to start a lap, and you have Sam D has improved a bit, but 2 tenths down, not his personal best. Some points is 1 tenth down his personal best. XCW is 4 seconds off on the mediums. So yeah, we're gonna stick with Sam D at the moment. Let's see what he has to do in the last sector. Can he take away a much better lap? We know he's the FTRS Championship leader as well, because he's a really fast driver. Oh, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be 1:15.0, which is P4. It's not really good. So some points, which is 1:14, the next one to do a lap in the Ferrari, constantly around the last sectors. I love that helmet design, by the way. That black and red looks so good on the Ferrari. It's 15. He goes P5, 15.1. Something like
Let's see who's next. It's probably.
I think it's
It's Kimi on an out lap. So we go up to Andre on an out lap. Then there's another Ferrari.
Jacob's on the lap. Jacob's on the lap and he's about to finish sector 2.
Yeah, we'll go on board him.
49.5. Is that good? I don't know if that's good or not.
Yeah, you
I haven't played really much.
There. You know what to say?
Benjamin's retired.
Yeah, you've noticed as well with the glitch, you won't be able to be up, get up the grid.
Oh, all of them started there here, Jacob. Oh, I think that could be a decent lap. No, it won't be. It was a bit too slow in the last sector. 15.9 the Mercedes. Kimi on the lap at the moment. Oh, he's validated again. Why does Kimi keep validating his runs? I don't understand that.
Oh, and he's now with off.
Kimi's lost it. Oh, that's Kimi in the wall. He's out. Yep. His rear wheel's broken. He's completely out of the session. Oh no. Andre, oh my god, Andre has come to join Kimi. They almost came together there, Andre and Kimi.
Oh yeah, Andre not having the. He's not second now, but not having the best. I didn't have the best of laps there, so I guess that it's a trip to the pits there for him now.
I think so, but he's saving up FTRS. He might try to do another lap. Tries on the lap. So the Williams, and I think Jacob is on his in lap, I think, and Means Virus also. Means Virus gone purple and he's gone to 110 down on his personal best. Let's see what he has to do last sector. Can he pass Andre for P2, or maybe even get this guy for P1? He's using full use of his ERS. Oh, he didn't save up a lot. That's
P2.
Gonna be, oh, that's gonna be P2, and just
14.4.
His gap is 87 thousandths of a second behind Silver guy. So Perez in the pits, validating lap. Everyone's in the pits at the moment with 4 minutes to go. We will see another few people going out. What do you think, Brendan?
Yeah, just a good session here. I'd say this profile will be a good one. I'd nearly back the AlphaTauri at the moment to take pole, or maybe Karem if he can get the lap in at the end.
Karem is obviously so really fast, but he's still the only man who's out at the moment is Minwire, who is about to enter the pit lane, and you have Yoda speak on an out lap on the mediums. What can he do on the mediums? Let's just see. I think he has lost a couple. Hasn't played the for like 3 months, I think he said on the chat. In 3 weeks, not 3 months, and he has lost some pace, and that definitely shows.
Yeah, I think
he also. In 2019, he also had a university and he didn't play a lot. So yeah, he was one of the fastest guys in the for 2018 and 19, but then he lost some pace.
Yeah, obviously, everyone's had a couple of months to increase their pace now just by driving the game, but now honestly without practice.
Oh, he almost was on the grass, and that's George Snyder coming out. Oh, he's gonna break. Oh, that was close with George under there. Let's stick on board with Yoda.
Obviously, just as long as he avoids the spin, he should be fine. 21-1.
That's good on the mediums, actually. Let's see, 21-1, and I think it's better than some of the times that the Williams did, or the Reese did in the Ferrari, or some on Jacob as well. That's a really good time. Oh, he's gonna be off. That's not good. Oh, There's a slow AlphaTauri, that's Kerem.
He's on outlap, so wasn't affecting.
Oh, that was close, I think. Oh,
there.
He almost
No.
validated.
No,
no,
it's
no,
on.
no. That.
He'll be fine. He's got another chance. Like it's the mediums.
Has to go to enough FTRS.
Yeah, he should.
So oh, there's a yellow flag, sector 3, who is it?
I think it's gone now. Kerem with a 20.9 on the mediums in sector 1.
On the mediums, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think he can do some really good.
Bit of a lock-up though, and a missed apex. I don't think he'd be taking ponies mediums, but he'd probably be in the best position with the strategy. Hang on, there's a yellow flag now. Who is it? It's not Ferrari.
Oh, the Ferrari, that was so close! He almost hit the back of the Ferrari there. I think it was Mies. Not sure.
Yeah, it was Mies. He went slow.
Andre has gone 2 tenths down on this second run. Could he be a contender for pole position? Let's just stick on board with Kerem at the moment. As he's about to finish his lap. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a 1:15.0.
Zero mediums. Not bad.
Oh, that's good. Andre's got 3 tenths down his personal best. Let's just stay on board with him at the moment. Let's see what he can do. He's going to switch the tire from P9. He's put P9 on the mediums as well.
Yeah,
incredible run on the mediums. Let's see. Andre around the last corner, opens up the class on the car. It's pole position. But
142
currently, this guy doesn't have enough to improve. He's got just 70 hundredths of a second, and he's gone slower. He's gone slower in the second sector. This is going to be pole for Andre. Let's see, Means Virus, what can he do? I don't think Series Light Guy can improve on that pole position time, but let's see who else is on the lap. Charm's validated. Somebody's validated, he's hit the wall!
Oh, that's him
no.
on. But keep on board with nice guy, he's got pole. By 5 thousandths of a second.
Can Memes Virus do something? He's going slower. He's going slower in sector 1. Oh, that's not. And there's yellow flag as well. Who is it?
But he can't improve. That's the thing.
Alright, let's see. Sami Mateos has invalidated. Nick Pancras, he's got 4 tenths down his personal best. I think I should put him P9 maybe. In this virus, I don't think he has pole position. Oh, Nick Pancras slides! Jacob's off as well! Simon Mateos is also off. All the guys that are in laps at the moment, terrible laps. Nick Pancras
Means Bruce didn't improve position. He improved his time by a 10th, but not his position.
Yes,
I got Mateos! Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh! And Jacob's everyone's retired. So yeah, so there is.
Oh, we've got a grid penalty.
Would you like to go through the grid, or should I do it?
I'll do it. See, nice guy on pole in the AlphaTauri. Good performance from him. Andre P2, also good performance, lining up on the front row alongside. Means Bruce takes P3 with ACW132, who says time on mediums. Fair play. Along with Kerem, also fair play. So I'm down to P6 into softs, Duncott P7, Means V8, Perez P9, and you also speak P10 in the mediums. And just go for him as well. Pepperson P11, Xavi Mateos P12, Nick Pancras P13, Jacob P14, Benjamin no time, Jordan no time, Kimi no time. They are the final 3 positions. And Jacob's got a grid penalty, so he's going to be last.
Wow, that's not good. That's not great at all.
Who do you think's going to win the race?
If I could bet on someone winning the race, it will be one of the top 5 for sure. Because in Spain, I think you need to keep track position. The track is, I think, You can't overtake the turn one easily. I think it's too narrow. There's surely some overtaking spots, but I think the guys on the mediums, Karem and ACW, I think they have the edge over the soft tire runners. I mean, soft tire runners will definitely get a better start, but in the long game, I don't think they can. If exactly have complete qualifying pace, like just set fastest lap after fastest lap, I think the medium tire runners have an advantage. They could definitely do the one stop more easily. If I could go for an outsider in the fight, I'd say maybe if there's a safety car, if there's something like that, I would bet on like someone like Tom Coates or Yoda, or maybe even Paris, which would be really interesting to see an underdog winning the race. What do you think? Who do you think is gonna win there, Brendan?
I'm just gonna say something. I would not be that surprised if we saw VRT Benjamin take the win here. If I don't think it'll happen, I would put my bets on probably ACW or Karem to take it through strategy, or someone maybe like, I don't know, maybe one of the top two to, maybe one of the top three could do it if they can stretch the soft far enough, but probably not. It seems like we got two stop strategy for the top, anyone who's in the top 10 on the softs, and for everyone else, they are on
the side. Everyone's on mediums or hards who aren't in the top 10. You have you have Pepsi on mediums, Sam Mateos on mediums, Nick Pancras mediums, Benjamin hards, George Nader hards, Kimi hards, Jacob mediums. And you have obviously Yoda on the mediums, Prez on the soft, Reese on the soft, Tom Coates on the soft, Sam Davis on the soft, Karim on the medium, ACW on the medium, Means Virus on the soft tire, and then you have Dr. Andre and Silisly Guy on the soft tire. As we're about to line up onto the grid, actually is a man who is leading the charge at the moment. In the formation lap, Silisly Guy has dropped down a bit. Is he AI? I think he's AI on the formation lap. I don't want to know if he. I don't want to know if he's AI, if he has locked out of the session. I hope he doesn't. I really hope he hasn't locked out. So yeah, we're about to begin. Oh, Jacob spawned! Jacob spawned in the formation lap! Jacob has spawned it! Oh,
he'll be
no,
fine, I think.
This is gonna destroy his tires though. Definitely. I mean, they're gonna be so overheated, and that's not gonna help in the race start. You just spin the I have spawned the formation lap, and I also had done at the start they were overheated, but then I stayed stationary for too long and they became underheated because I was running low torque pressures. It was like Abu Dhabi in FTR. I remember that. I had a collision, spun around, my tires were completely shafted, I have to say. But we're about to begin now. I shouldn't talk about how my adventures in F1 went. We should be talking about the start of FTRS. I think seems like the AI.
It's lights on Spain for the pre-season test, and we are racing. Let's see. Oh look, Beam Fru's got a great start. He's into P1.
This is Andre down the inside. Oh, this is gonna be super close. Steer this line.
Hang on, wait, someone at the back there. No, but they seem fine. I saw. Oh, a few people wide. There's a spinner. It's Nick Pancras.
Oh, listen, it's Nick Pancras in the wall. There's half damage. I think he does have damage. They can't take it out from that angle. Do we have a safety car? Andre down the inside of some damage. They're so close. We're living contact though. They're so close together. Let's see.
No.
I think Pepkin was the one who went off. Oh, they're going 3 wide round that corner. Don't do that, guys. And yet the Mercedes in the gravel. And that's I think Jacob. Yeah, Jacob lost a lot of ground. Tried to go side by side with Pepkin and George Nader into that.
The Pancras doesn't have damage, by the way. As Benjamin, you'll speak going side by side together.
Benjamin on the hard in P9. What a start!
No, I think
be on.
I think that AlphaTauri did disconnect.
Yeah, he did. He's really down the order. He disconnected to the slide guy. You can see his AI. So he went from P1 to P15. This is terrible to see. We shouldn't be having this in a I mean, I'm gonna invite him.
Yeah, you can go try invite him back. But let's see what's going on now. Because currently we've got Mateus trying to pass Jordan Adder. Going to turn through turn 3 and maybe into turn 4. Nothing gonna happen there. But let's go. Hang on, we got some. Andre trying to get past Sam Davison, who had a brilliant start.
Oh, that's so... Andre's run out of ERS. Andre has run out of ERS. Sam Davison still has 50%. Andre has 0. So he could be...
No, Andre's got 65.
In my... It says it has 0 here. In my screen.
I know he says about 69.
It has probably glitched out, but enough it didn't have a lot better. So sorry guys, my screen has a bit of issues I think. Correct is also closing in on the mean drivers, still in the race.
Hang on, we got yellow flag, it's Nick Pancras again.
Oh no, what's happened to him? He spun it round. Let's have damage again, I don't think he does.
His tires must be done for.
His tires must be flat for it, I think. Oh, here comes Andre now. Andre wants to go, overtakes Sam Davison with that's E2 in the bag. He can now chase after Means Wires, but don't forget Sam Davison. He can still do something out here. No, he can't. I don't think he's going wide.
He's going wide.
That's allowed to run now to capitalize. Where they're gonna go side by side, and they're gonna go there. Don't hit each other, boys. Oh, they saw me touching his ass. I don't know.
They're fine. They're just about through. The Ferraris are now battling.
Tom Coates and Meat are battling. Oh my goodness. What a battle this was between Andre, Karem and Sam Davison. There's got penalties for Yoda Speak and Chad Mateos on the meeting tires. This is so close. This is nail biting stuff. Oh, NRT Perez has left the session. And he was running PA and I'm gonna invite him. Wait a second.
Let's see. Not that. Hang on. Perez is going to get past. Benjamin's up to P8 from what I think was probably P14 on
Perez,
the
Perez has lagged out. Perez has lagged out. Oh, Sam Davison in the pits.
I think he's taking an early pit stop.
Just gonna invite another Perez. Let's see, he's one of the hard compound tires. It's gonna be a good pit stop. It is a semi-decent pit stop. I wouldn't call it that good. It's still ahead of his teammate with Pancras though. As Means Wires no, Andre is closing down. He exceeded in the first few seconds to 1.92, but now it's back to where it was. Karem still can't leave the back of Andre. Karem could be a real contender for this win here. ACW also on the back of him. But we also have battles at the back of the pack. We have George Nader and Yoda close to each other. Benjamin and Meats also.
I know you got some side-by-side action between the Red Bull and McLaren.
Oh, it's Benjamin and Sam Mateos. They're gonna go side by side. They touch and Sam Mateos wrong. Then Sam Mateos is in the wall. No, he's not in the wall. He just avoids the wall. How did he manage to avoid the wall there? Oh my goodness me. Oh, he's gonna compromise Sam Davison maybe. If he inverts on the race, I know he's fine.
Be careful now.
Oh, he should be careful. We're gonna go on board with the battle at the top. There's Mies and Benjamin are really close to each other.
Karem closing in an Andre.
Oh, let's see. Oh, they're gonna go side by side. They almost touch, but not quite. It's Andre who comes out on top. Will Karem get a better exit? Let's see. Now they go in the streaming right-hander. Oh, I think he's going on with white Andre there, but he still kept it going. What an incredible battle we're seeing here between two legends of league racing on PS4. As Andre seems to have got the gap, but Karem should be playing the long game. I mean, if Andre holds him up, then he should get past him, of course. But I think he should be focusing on keeping his tires safe.
So we got spinning Red Bull.
I think it's Pepkin. It's Pepkin. This Sly guy overtaking the AI. This Sly guy is lagged out again. I invited him and then he lagged out immediately. I don't know what's up with him. Has Perez joined? No, Perez has also not joined. I've sent them invites, but they are not joining. I think this game is so broken, man. Alright, meanwhile it's slow lap time, but here comes Karev. ERS enabled. So does Jamil also get the ERS. Pit window is open for mediums. Because more ERS like Karen will turn dive down the inside. He goes for it. Oh my god, this is so close.
Oh
they
no,
touch and Jamil goes wide. Jamil goes wide. And there goes ACW now. Yes, he's gonna drive over Jamil who goes wide. He goes wide, but he still gives it on the track. Oh, he's letting his team advice. He's got damage. Jamil's got damage. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I'm sorry, he doesn't. I think he got damage, but he doesn't
No,
have
Andre,
damage.
I think he just let his teammate through there. There's probably no point in him trying to fight that one any longer.
I shot damage on Jamil's screen, and then I went on the onboard with him, and he didn't have damage.
I mean, Benjamin needs to get past this Ferrari quickly before he loses the advantage.
Has me slapped out, has the X in front of him.
Oh! Dear! He ghosted through that Ferrari.
Yeah,
the
Mies left the session. Mies has lagged out again. Everyone is lagging out in the session. I knew he was lagged out because he had the red X on his name. What's his PSN, can you tell me?
Mies VDW4. The W's a capital. As we got another yellow flag, it's... Oh, I don't think it's anything. Hang on, ACW is... Oh no, Bean Cruz is in the pits. On for center mediums. So Andre's also boxing for the hards.
Let's see who's going to come out ahead. Memes has come out again. Andre is going to the end, or is Memes going to do another pit stop? They're going to come out in traffic though, behind Acid team here, like 5 seconds behind it. Here comes Energy Perez and Pepkin. Is Pepkin gonna hold up Andre for his teammate? Will he do the team game here? I'm not sure. There's still some distance what is on old tires. Mies has joined, thankfully.
Oh, we got spinning Mercedes of Jacob.
It's Jacob, and oh, that's terrible. Everyone seems to be spinning around this Grand Prix. Seems like I still haven't joined.
The penalties at the moment. You'll speak 6 seconds, Mateos 3. That's all we have to see there. Clean enough in terms of track limits so far.
Yeah, that's correct. As ACW is closing in on Karam and has way more here, I think, 30% more. So you can use it much more overtake than Karam. Let's see, we will see a change of leadership this time. It's going for the ERS. Karam used the little bit of overtake and now he's on 10%. But here comes ACW. He needs some ERS more, I think. He's going to go down the inside.
Not
he stays
this
behind.
time.
Not this time. He doesn't want to do what Karam did with Jamil. I don't think so. Oh, he's gonna be wobbly. Oh,
Hang on.
No,
we seen some battles here. No, just checking.
He's coming to the pitch. I don't think he needs his no anymore AI anymore. Tom Coates goes for the move of Sam D. They're so close. Tom Coates and Sam D. Sam D gets ahead.
Hang on, we got yellow flag. Slow McLaren. It's Kimmy.
It's Kimmy. Kimmy almost doesn't want that battle as well. What happened?
Jacob's retired himself. No, he's retired in the pitch. He's in the pitch.
I think Perez is back in. No, he's not back in the session. He's still AI. Is Mies back in the session? He is back in the session, thankfully.
Oh, I think
so
let's see.
So it's now the battle for the lead. I can't see the gaps anymore. I can't see
Sector 1 yellow flag, it's... Oh, it's the Mercedes again. Oh dear. Let's see what else is happening.
The closest battle is, I think, between Pepkin and Andre, and then you have... finally I got the gaps loading for P1, and the battle... Oh no!
Oh no!
Mercedes! Carlos hit the Mercedes! Carlos hit the Mercedes!
Oh,
Jacob has retired, and this is gonna be a penalty.
That has to be... Jacob saying all his more feedback just disappeared. Why did it? I thought he retired in the pitch, but yeah.
That's terrible. The game.
Oh, and how Kareem avoided damage there is.
I don't know how he avoided damage. I literally don't know. He must be superhuman or something.
I guess the ghosting. Oh crap!
3 seconds. 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Yeah, he just went wide there. And the exit that fast right-hander.
Benjamin up in the hunt for the win now. Benjamin, Jacob's left says, I mean, he's retired, so that shouldn't be a worry. And then you have George Natter, also on a penalty, also starting near the back of the grid, on the cards. They could also be, both of them, in the play for the win. If ACW gets past Karen this time round, he won't use some of your... Karen's got 4th. If it was ACW, I would use my ERS, get past Karen, and this should have been it. This should have been the move for the lead. If he can make it right now, no, he doesn't. He just doesn't go for the inside. And every moment he doesn't go for it, Benjamin is coming closer and closer. The gap is now 1.9 seconds, 1.8. Benjamin really close again on ACW. So on the medium tires, going a bit out of shape at the moment. I think it's too early, maybe. Too early.
No, it would be a little bit early, maybe. Although the hards are a good tire around here for getting to the end. So maybe 2-3 laps we'll probably see the medium runners pace. But on the hards and just...
Also thing I want to point out is that Andre, who was like 1 second behind the Innsbruck, has lost 4 seconds trying to overtake his teammate on the hard tire. Pepin, who has now dropped down into 10th place, he did a really good job holding up Andre for his teammate, I have to say. As Benjamin still closing in ACW, not in the pit, or someone else in the pit, not Ferrando. 10 laps on the medium tires, ACW could find behind, and Benjamin is now closing in on him. But look at this.
Closing in a bit, but not quite that much.
I mean, Kerem's got so low here, he's got 10%, 9%. Well, and now ACW has just wasted half of his ERS trying the move that was never on. And that's just, this could cost him the race.
Yeah, get a gallop to the leader. Let's just say, when these
Somebody has 3 seconds. And Jonas Vick doing a really good job on the mediums. He's gonna open his tires, lock up hard, lock up into turn 5. But that, and he's still extending up to Andre. Andre has had terrible pace on these cars, terrible. He could be under attack from Tom Coates on the mediums as well. If Tom Coates actually managed, but he has caught him up. Then you have Sam Davis, Pepin, Kinney, Sam Mateos.
No, but the hards, they take time to get up to speed, but in a couple of laps we should see that gap starting to reverse.
ACW in the pits, ACW is in the pits. What tire is he gonna put on? Is his stop gonna be good?
Looks like
Pit is over for hards on the one stop. If he puts on hards and his pace is like his skill weights, I think this should be game over maybe for him. If Karen can extend the... I wish you were like in the old F1 system, where you could do medium to medium, hard to hard, like on the old F1, on the older F1 seasons. You could do that, but not at the moment. He's entering behind. I said they're ahead of his teammate Andre at the moment. He's gonna be close. I think we should stick with that battle. Oh, Andre is not behind. Does Andre actually have damage or something? Because Tom Coates is cutting him. So many seconds of. I think he's got some on his front wing. It is like, because the front template is still intact, but some bits aren't. If you can see here on that, no, some bits are totally dark. I have raced with the Alfa Romeo on my career mode. When you have lime front wing damage, some bits are intact. And I don't know if Andre has damage or it has his tire replaced on the
Hang on, Krem to the pits.
And carrying the pits. That's gonna promote Benjamin to the lead. What to put on the hard? Let's see where he comes out in regards to ACW. This is a battle we should watch. As Kerem is gonna come out of the pits right now. ACW roaring down the back straight, using every bit of his ERS. It's gonna be close, I think. Kerem's using overtake as well.
Let's see. No, Kerem's got this one.
ACW, what was his outlap, man? He lost. And now they have similar amount of arrests as well. ACW really has bottled this win today. This could put Benjamin though right into play. He could win from P14 on the grid. Don't write him off. He's on the hard tire. He's gonna shoot to a much faster. He's now on the same tire combat as Kerem and ACW. And Mims Virus, who is on the medium. Mims Virus right on the 2-stop, I think. And I don't know if this is gonna work out because like you got traffic of Tom Court, Sam D, Pepe, Tom Court and Sam D will be ahead of him. Maybe even Mish will be ahead of him. Mish could be ahead of him. So Benjamin still doesn't if he stays out. I mean, there's literally no reason to quit for him.
He still has a good bit to go on these tires.
Oh, pit window is open for him. Pit window is open for the mediums for him. So he could hit this lap. On my screen, I was on board with Benjamin. So the pit window
open.
It
said one-stop strategy, right?
Lap 14, 22, one-stop strategy. So we could see Benjamin pit this lap as well. I mean, tires go off quick in Spain. You have like the hardest tires available, and they still go off quick. What Benjamin has is a super hard at the moment. If we go from the old.
You're the speaks in the pits. It was exiting him now. He's coming out P12. He's
like, Simon Mateos, can he get the head? That wasn't factual, but I think he's gonna gap him for Simon Mateos on third. Nick Pancras fits in the soft. I don't think Nick Pancras can do something this race unless it's a safe car. He's down in last position of the runners that are still in. I mean, NRT Perez and Silly Sly Guy, they are disconnected, so we shouldn't count them really. As Miss now Garcia Pepe, and Kimi is on the back of us, still on his 30 lap all car tires. And the closest lap right now is ACW to Kerem. Can ACW finally get back?
That was a bag snap.
That was really good reflection. That was a really bad exit. That cost him 0.2 of a second. Andre now close. Tom Coet is closing in on Andre. I will have I put Tom Coet challenge for like 4th position this race. I think I know the medium power round had the miles
fastest lap.
But he's not a fast lap, but ACW has closed in on him. I think ACW could have had the fastest lap if it wasn't for that slide. This is gonna be definitely a battle to watch. If the battle is rather hard, then that could mean that Benjamin could actually gap them. Oh, that was close. What a bit off there. I was talking about Benjamin, by the way.
Yeah.
So Kerem now got 16% the arrest again. This is the same cat and mouse game. ICW is waiting, but it doesn't have Benjamin behind pressurizing him. Kim is like, oh no, for sake. Let's just invite Kimmy.
Let's see. Oh, Benjamin's now got himself a penalty.
I'm just reminding him at the moment. But then he's got 3 seconds? Yeah, he's got 3 seconds. Just saw it. This is gonna... As Kerem's also, I think, got 3 seconds. So, it's time to go... Slide! Again! And it's gonna cost him big amounts of time. And now he's gonna have to deploy that overtake time. Deploy to catch up Kerem. Second thing, it looked like, what is it? I think it was... no.
It's all the speak.
No, it's all the speak. I thought it was Tom Coates for a second, but it wasn't. He's coming back on the session. No, he's not. I'm just gonna invite him again.
Yeah, just...
Oh, he just joined, Kim. He just joined just as I invited him. He's up behind his teammate for the low point scoring positions. As Kerem now has the gap on the ACW, and ACW has used most of his arrest to no avail trying to catch up Kerem. This is not work. This is now ACW wasting his chance to overtake him. Back in lap 8, and now he's really down bad. He's in FTRS. But this
Kerem, another penalty.
Another 3 seconds. Oh no. this sole place though into the hands of Benjamin right now. They just gap on the Kimmy's left again. Oh god damn it, I'm just gonna have to buy him.
Oh, ACW fastest lap. So I mean, at least at this moment of time, he will get an extra point. Although it's not really gonna matter because it's pre-season. Mateo's in the pits, so that means Kimi now is into the final point paying position.
I'm just gonna invite him again and again. HW fastest lap, but he's still not close to him. 1 second isn't close. The league racing, the close is like when you're less than 1 second you can deploy the DRS, and even that's not close now. 33 seconds.
Yeah, the penalties are starting to rack up now.
Benjamin doesn't pit. She's now closing. KCW now closing in with Ram. Oh, Kim is joined. Thank goodness for that. But now Yoda's is catching him up in rapid pace. He's trying to look out and low to his teammate. I have to say for him, he cut that race, cut 0 penalties as well. He drove a really good and a really honorable race. But then the disconnection happened.
I think ACW will now be within the second of Karam. So you won't have to be deploying as much
but he has 40% DRS now. He's worth 50% of his DRS. And now he's got the same amount as Karam almost. Tim is back on the session finally. He's out driving normally. Perez, I think he's finding silly fly guy in Valley.
Benj was coming up to lap the disconnected Perez and AlphaTauri.
Is he gonna get the DRS? No, he's not. I think. I don't think he will be. I think he gets past them before the activation point.
The activation point.
Oh
no,
no!
He will get the DRS.
No. He will get the DRS, so that will help him a lot. And he gets a better exit, and he just goes through them.
He uses his overtake now to maximize it.
George is in the pace. Let's see where George will come out. Will come out ahead of. Let's say Andre basically, because I don't think he's gonna. Meanwhile, hasn't been yet. I don't think he's gonna come out ahead of neither Andre nor HW. Andre fastest lap. He's finally going the pace with the hard compound tire. AC catching them out now. Fernando comes at P7. The head. Is Mini gonna come out ahead? No, he's not. So finally, could we see a 4-way battle from between Benjamin, Karam, HW, Andre? Oh, this could be immense.
Sometimes is
Kimi and Yoda, they almost killed each other on the straight. That was, I think Kimi was trying to let Yoda through, and Yoda tried to slipstream him, and now it's pretty close, but Yoda's now ahead of him.
So let's see. Means Ruse's now got a penalty, so we'll get up the penalties. It's
Benjamin in the pit.
Yep.
Let's see what comes out. I'm looking at the full track map. It's Karam and HW are now closing into the last corner. Benjamin picks on the medium tire. It's gonna be close, I think. But Karam, I think he's gonna just edge it out. He's gonna have enough DRS. But Karam gets ahead. HW gets ahead. He does get ahead. The Will Andre get ahead. No to one. This is a 3-way battle for the lead. That's the moment we're having here, ladies and gentlemen. If you join us now, this is the best you can enjoy the scene. Benjamin now needs to pass CW and then gap 3 seconds on him to get the race win. Because I don't think Mini Power should go to the end on the medium tire compound. Yeah,
no, yeah.
Position, but
if he did, that would be crazy.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get a puncture before he does that, if he does that. So Karam pretty slow through there. And that's gonna...
I got Pepin and Kimmy. No, Kimmy's just in the pits. Just checking that one out.
She's gonna come out P14. But still with a chance appointed as a safety car. Also, if we're talking about having a safety car or something, I mean, recently this race was so clean. We don't have that many incidents, but here comes ACW now on Karem. Who's gonna get the better race? I think it's finally Karem, but here they go. As Karem pushes over around the corner, ACW is using the DRS. Let's see if he's on his fastest lap. He's going much faster than Karem. He needs to get faster, but he needs how to the pick up. We don't care about that at the moment. Oh, it's going super tight.
No, quite.
It was I was all inspired. That was so close. But so far, he was on the back of him, but not enough to let him move down the inside. And now Benjamin is still closing in on them on the first medium. Benjamin could win from people. If he wins from people's teammates, he got all my respect, especially to the driver today. And they're not catching them up at the moment. And they found his place in the car.
Yeah, he has to do a slight bit of track extending there. I'll have to wonder, is he going to get another penalty at some point? And whether ACW will get a penalty as well.
Some courts 3 seconds, some courts have 3 seconds, but he still is much, somebody else has penalties and he's got that position safe. So, Karem uses all his arcade. Let's see, it doesn't use the DRS fast enough. And now it's a slow use of the DRS. And now he's too far behind again. Benjamin, not closing enough spot, but you see, got 10 laps to go. But those mediums going out of the place in like 10, 11, 12 laps, so he needs to get the move done. If he wants to gap the penalty as well on HW. Horses close to each other. I don't see someone else really close to each other. There's still so many gaps. The only battle at the moment is a battle for the lead of the race. Okay, I think he won the bit of there. Yes, he's lost sometimes to HW. That's 5/10 of a second. Benjamin also closing. He has the DRS. Top 3 have the DRS of each other. Oh. Benjamin 14 down is first on the best. This could be a new fast lap. Karem, bit low off the line there. Which Karem trying for now, but he made 2 mistakes in the same lap. It has to push him too far, having overheated. Karem is going pretty slow, and that's gonna allow Benjamin now to catch up with ACW. Oh, Benjamin,
we could go 3 wide for all we know.
ACW now using the DRS coming from 93%. I think it's gonna be a chase for the lead. Is he gonna try to be? Oh no, he's too slow. He's just too slow. He just can't get the move down on the straight. And the corners, you can't bounce on the corners like that. On the hard tires as well, we have the least traction. This is just terrible for ACW. It's just stuck behind Karem for ages.
I don't know, it must be a setup or something, because he's just not able to get the straight line speed to pass Karem. Unless he's able to save up some ERS that would give him the extra boost required, and he used some there.
Benjamin now really closing in on HW, 3/10 of a second now, and he probably gets a much better exit because on the first medium tire compared to the old car tire. That's not as good of an exit as you would have hoped for. I really want to check what setups they're using, what levels of downforce.
That's the main thing, because that could be why maybe ACW was able to be faster in quali. Oh, Benjamin, oversteer.
Oh, but still keeps it on. But he used a lot of ERS. Now he's closing it to the back. Is Benjamin going to try the move on ACW? ACW now using ERS. He's going to get faster. He has to try it this lap. He doesn't. What is he doing?
No, I don't think that would have been on, because if he tried that, it would have most likely been front left to rear right and collision.
But here comes Benjamin. Here comes Benjamin round the outside.
Oh, he's got another penalty.
I think that should be removed because ACW.
No, Benjamin's off.
And he's off. Benjamin is off. Benjamin is off, and that's gonna. He stopped on the track. Is he? What's he doing?
What is he doing? Alright, he's just letting people go. Oh, he's retired.
He's retired. That's so strange.
I know what caused him to go off, because he could have just maybe slowed down slightly, tucked in. But now our three-way battle is now a two-way battle.
Yeah, definitely. It's super close. If we could see the three-way battle, it would be
oh no,
much better.
I was steering for a Racing
I think Kareem has been a bad, but I think
no, he's got
HW
6, remember, Sam.
HW will get some penalties, but that's sad to see he's gonna get some penalties. Because in my opinion, he hasn't done much to get that win. He's literally stuck behind Kareem for ages and never tried an overtaking maneuver.
Well, he doesn't really have to. That's the thing. He's just doing what he knows he needs to do.
This could be an Alfa Romeo 1 and 2, because Kareem, 6 seconds, could be pretty close to Andre, which is right now 5 seconds behind Kareem.
Andre's been on them hards for a long time.
17 laps. What? That for an early pit stop didn't pay off. Oh, and I was close within some points and see this light. Oh, see this light guy's a lap car. I'm sorry.
Right, okay.
So there's not really close problems. You have battle between.
No, ACW is going to go for it this time.
Is he?
Yep.
He just all the shots. They hit. Oh, and Kareem just slides ahead. He finally went for it and it didn't pay off. And now let's gonna put Andre closer to them. If Benjamin was there, he could have taken the lead, I think. But Kareem now holds with everything he thought that great he has as a league racer. It shows in these moments of the race. But I mean, I would love for him to make the move. I would absolutely love it, but he doesn't have to. He can just stay up here and win the race from penalties. Then also save up his DRS and just let anyone last up maybe. Because Kareem is going that fast.
Just check ACW.
Kimi has got past the Nick Pancras. If Kimi didn't have the disconnection, he would have been in the points, okay?
Yeah, and ACW hasn't even got a warning in this race, so he's most likely got this.
He'll stay behind forever and win.
The thing is just, he knows what he's got to do, so he's just not going to go for a move that could end up in him facing the wrong way around.
He's gonna win the Middle Safety Award if he gets an award.
But yes, that is, you make a good point there.
Alright, so not many, but Mies is calling into Yoda. This could be interesting. He's on 5-lap-old. He's also not got penalties, which is crucial. But he needs to get past Yoda if he wants to catch up to Sam Davis there as well. They're close to on the lap charges. I think Yoda should get the DRS from the last card. This is the closest battle we have this race at the moment. The P8, P1 battle, because P1 battle is just, I think he's too far away. Just stay on board with the P1 battle and stay on board with the P8 battle.
Yeah. So I'll keep him over here. No, not that much happening now. ACW just keeping himself there.
Kimmy's up to, oh no, Kimmy's up 3 seconds.
So ACW, Andre, George Nather, Mies, and obviously the 2 AIs are the ones without penalties. So
Look at Yoda top speed. And is he gonna go for the move? No, he's not. The AI car is gonna get in the way, but it's supposed to, so that's fine. So I don't think he's gonna go for the move this lap. So let's just stick on board with the P1 battle as ASW has saved up a lot of DRS, and is much closer to Corella than he was before. So this should be a change of leadership, if they don't make contact, obviously. Okay, he's a very notorious guy, so he doesn't want to back down, but look at that exit response. He stays ahead.
No, he had a bit more, much more of an initial exit. Obviously, DRS will swing the advantage back to ACW, but it's not enough.
As the battles for the low point play positions have been pretty okay. You have Mees and Yoda, and you have Pepin and Xavi Mateo.
Oh, Mees, he's had a half spin.
Is he spun completely? Yes, he spun completely. Does he have damage? No, he doesn't have damage. This is gonna put you completely off Yoda, but Yoda, I mean, he still is within the penalty region of Yoda because he has 12 seconds. Mees has 0 seconds. Pepin's got a bit wide, and this is gonna be a battle now for P10 for the last point of position between Pepin and Xavi Mateo.
Watch this battle here. So Mateus, is he going for the inside or outside?
Oh, Pepin's gonna be 10. This is gonna keep him out of the race. No, he's not.
He's diving for the outside. He's trying to keep it. No, that's just not gonna work.
And that's Xavi Mateos getting the position, getting the final point position, but now he needs to gap 3 seconds in order to keep it, which he's not his personal best second one. The other second one is a bad penalty.
Let's see, is ACW, he won't. It doesn't look like he'll be able to go for it this time.
He just can't go for it. Man, he's safe where he is, and currently Adler is also gonna get P2 if it ends like this. So ACW just needs to put maybe force her into 1 or 2 mistakes. So it will be an Alfa Romeo 1 and 2. And George Nader isn't that far behind either. Kevin could end up off the podium.
Yeah,
so George Nader is the medium tire.
That would require 1 or 2 things to happen. And Crown would probably have to make a mistake to let that happen, as the gap we aren't quite seeing George Nader within the 6 seconds.
Stepping close to Xavi Mateos, doesn't make the move, stays behind. This race has been
getting a bit dark.
ACW, is he gonna? I'm because he's supposed to rain there on the television. No, it's not. It's just a bit obscured. There you go. Is he going to go for it this time? No, he doesn't. Still stays behind like a true soldier. I don't know where that metaphor came from. But
he is saving up a bit of ERS, so he'll probably be trying something maybe in the next lap or 2.
Could attack in the next laps. And we have 2 laps left in this race. 2.5 laps left in this race. Xavi Mateos doesn't seem to get the gap on Pepin, but Yoda has 15 seconds, so I don't know if he's gonna come out ahead of him.
I think Mateus will probably be able to. Will he? It'll be 9 seconds difference of penalties, so 10-second gap. If Mateus can just close in a little bit, he should be able to.
He's on right. Hard, I don't think he will.
Yeah.
So he's 13 lap all hard. Yoda's on 16 lap all, so you never know. As our board the penultimate lap, ACW using the DRS, is much closer to Karem this time. Look at the speed he has, but he doesn't enable the DRS. Is he trying to move? No, he's not. He stays behind. He knows what he has to do. He knows he can slow it at the wings. Stays behind. I have to say, this race would have been way more exciting if Benjamin didn't retire.
Yeah, would have. the extra driver there, which would have made maybe ACW think I need to go for this move quickly. And we probably would have some nice battling.
Just has to stay behind. Needs for 3 seconds. Oh.
That's
the only without penalties are George Nader. As George Nader, 6.8 behind Karem. If you can find 8/10 on the next lap, if ACW battles with Karem, to the other, Andre now has dropped out of Karem's rings. He's dropped out. This could mean Karem slight mistake there. He's now back where, he was. It could be enough for Formula 1 to learn this. He's much closer. He's going to deploy the DRS. Both of them are going to deploy overtake mode. But here goes ACW.
Karem moving to the right. He knows it.
Oh, it's going to be so close. Here comes ACW on the last lap. He's going to move. Yes, he can. Easy move for the lead. Incredible job by ACW. Actually, on the last lap of the race. And now Karem just needs to stay where he is in order to not get overtaken by Andre or George Nader.
I mean, George Nader is 6.6, and he's still trying to take Andre in the last lap. You now decide if he can try and get to P3 through a Karem penalty.
That's not frozen. That's not frozen.
Yeah. No.
The after people we don't know if we can expect the new gas to come through. Let's just stick with I'm sure that's but here comes ACW. Karem and ACW. George Nader is really close on Andre at the moment, doesn't make the move.
Andre, 25 laps on them hard. That is a good job.
But here
now
it comes. Round
the
last
there.
2 corners. They're on the last corner. ACW's done everything perfect. He's overtaking him on the last lap.
Andre's got a puncture.
He's got the win. ACW has the race win. Andre has a puncture. He's got the right rear puncture. George Nader gets past Karem. And Andre just gets P4 for being virus. Because being virus could be a third penalty. This was super close. Everything unfolded on the last lap. The last lap would have just been a race of its own by itself. Tom Coates gonna come through P6, Sandy gonna claim P7, and you have Jonas speak. Is he gonna be ahead of Pepin's got past San Mateos, by the way. And Sandy gets
what's Sandy doing?
What's Sandy doing? He's got overtaken by Yoda. He's hit the wall. He tried to celebrate it, but that's not the way you do it, man. That's not the way you do it.
Now we're just seeing Mateos just cut the corner.
San Mateos, second penalty. He's gonna come to the line. He's gonna
oh dear.
He's gonna be a oh, and Kimmy's hit Sam.
Oh yeah, hopefully they'll join us for the interviews. Yeah.
Oh, I hope we have George Nader, Jamil, and AKW for the interviews.
Honestly, they'll join us, there's no need to go inviting.
Is the podium. We have AKW celebrating really hard, gets a 70th anniversary celebration, takes the trophy, incredible job by him, always long. I mean, he wasn't under pressure, to be honest. He just did the perfect tire management, overtook on the last lap. That's what he had to do to win.
Just to inform you, I think Benjamin's monitor fell on him. So that's what happened.
Oh, it didn't break or something.
It didn't break, but like it just fell on him. So
oh, for fuck's sake, that's brutal.
Hey, well, we're live, remember? So let's go through our race results. ACW takes the win. A good point from him, and with the last lap overtake to take it on track as well. George Nader P2, Karem P3, that rounds out your podium. Andre with a puncture still ended up P4 as it happened in the last sector. He rose P5, Coates P6, Santos to P7, Wave 1, not sure why he did. Mies P8, Jonas P9, Pepsi P10, rounds out the points. Kimi P11, Mateos P12, Bankers P13, I'm sorry, P14, Perez 15. Oh no,
this is the race result. We're just waiting for the podium seekers to join us in the post race interviews. This could be so exciting. I'm really eager to ask questions because this race was just incredible, especially the last lap.
Yes.
We have Jordan Harris joining us.
Yeah, hey everyone. Hello.
Hello. So we have the man in P2 joining us, Data Mobile Andre on the last lap. What a performance by you, by the way. That stint on the mediums was incredible. How you found so much pace.
I think the tire advantage with the fuel that was like down really helped me again all the time. But I was always I'm always comfortable in the second stint with fewer fuel in the car, with lower fuel level in the car. So yeah, that helped me really. And yeah, so it was a good one, especially the last lap. I was shocked when I got P2. So, yeah.
Brendan, do you want to ask a question as well?
So you were having a quite enough race, but then you started to gain on everyone on maybe the top leading drivers, and you managed to get P2 in the end thanks to Karem's penalty and the puncture for Andres. So what was it like just when you saw Andre get the puncture, and where exactly did he get it?
I think I saw him in the second to last corner before the chicane. I felt that he was going slow on the exit, so I waited patiently to see what's gonna happen on the next corner, and then I saw that he went wide and just figured out that it was a puncture. I was planning on doing a move there because it was my only chance, but yeah, luckily he got a puncture. Unfortunately for him, luckily for myself, but yeah, I felt through the last sector that it all went off for him.
I'm going to ask you a question as well. What do you expect from this season of FTRS? Where do you think we'll finish, and in what races do you think you will be strong at?
Hopefully we can win. Last year I've missed 3 rounds and still managed P2 in the championship. So this year I think the level is really high. I mean, we have great drivers joining us this year, so hopefully I can win, but it's gonna be tough. As for the tracks, I mean, luckily I have a greater number of good tracks rather than bad tracks, so hopefully this will play into my advantage, and I can claim the championship this year.
Well, thank you very much. What a drive for you today. Enjoy this one, enjoy the champagne. We're now gonna wait to see if the other two podium drivers will
Karem won't be joining us.
Karem won't be joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so an ACW, he's not joining, it seems.
I don't think he's joining us. So I think this was it for today's Grand Prix action. We had an incredible race day, action packed all the way through. We got incredible overtakes. We have really good strategic decisions. This race had it all. I was Costas, alongside me was Brendan, and this was the Spanish Grand Prix.
So yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it now. So thank you for everyone at FTRS, all the admins, drivers, and us as commentators. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week for the first round of